Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. Let's get this party started here. Okay, taking the one with the most points seems like a good idea. Um, but then I know I have to hook up Montreal, but like then I have to get all the way down to Dallas. And I think my concern if I take Montreal to Dallas rather than like just these two, because I'm already going through, I would already go up this way. And then I would just have to get down to Salt Lake and Nashville. And I think I like that rather than having to get all the way down to Dallas. And then we'll also grab like some of this, I think just right now, we just grab this. Seattle to Portland first, and then, especially because we're going first, and then we grab Vancouver to Seattle next turn as well. And then, yep, beautiful, because then this sets us up very nicely. All right, so we kind of also in there forced yellow to do our bidding a little bit. We could also then get into Salt Lake by just grabbing 6 blue, which I actually kind of don't hate that idea. So I might actually end up doing that. And then I guess black is good. I probably should have taken that because I want Sault Ste. Marie to Montreal. And then we can kind of decide how we want to get down to Nashville. Okay, I actually don't hate 2 blue here. I'm pretty happy with that. Well, let me tell you, while we're kind of getting through the first turns here, it has been an absolute week. I'm the only person currently in my house that does not have influenza A. I don't know how it's happened. I have shared a bed with every single person in my house. I have 2 daughters and a wife, and each daughter has needed someone to snuggle with them at some point as they were a little bit sick, and so I slept in the same bed as everyone who's had influenza A, and I am fine. I have terrible allergies because of being in the Midwest, and it goes from 60 degrees to 20 degrees to 40 degrees, as I've talked about this week. But otherwise, I feel great. So, moral of the story so far. Famous last words. I'm gonna say this and then go offline for a week because I got knocked on my butt with influenza A. But no worries, it's all fine. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this. That feels good. This also is an interesting, kind of just rush the end of this game too, because we will have now probably 3 routes of 6, and if we go down this way, I don't know, let's see what happens. Alrighty, so I think we can now grab off the top. I also might want to prioritize, maybe this pink to get into Calgary, depending on what's here. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I'm here for this. Take the guarantee in this case, especially with yellow still kind of being around here. I'd rather get what I want to get. Ooh, blue is grabbing a wild already. Hey, and look, there's Calgary to Salt Lake, all done and dusted. All right, I'm going to grab this blue, and then I'll also grab a white, because I'm thinking I might go Montreal to New York if it's still available. green grabbing that. I mean, they could be doing, blue into Miami, but wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to go up this way. Blue is interesting to me because we have no idea where blue is trying to be at. And they're really hanging on for dear life to not play. And so that is going to be something to watch here, that blue doesn't execute a strategy of, oh, I'm just gonna run out of cards here. That would be excellent. Yeah, we can just go off the top. All right, that did not have blue playing Salt Lake to Denver as the first thing, but, all right, that's fine. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I care about that. Ooh, that's interesting, though. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine. I would prefer if you did not get that route. And then I'm happy to do this as well. Just let's not let anything hairy go on the East Coast here. We solidified the West Coast. Now it's time to solidify the East Coast. I would really love to go 3 yellow into Nashville here. And I'm sure not having any problems finding blue. That's for sure. Yeah, both green and... Yeah, green's another one that just has a bunch of cards. Okay, so blue also needed to get up into Calgary. So there's a world where I start grabbing some pink. Because again, I will need 6 of something. Like, I think this is perfectly fine here. If no one else is grabbing pink, why would we not just continue to grab it? Again, I'm all for drawing off the top in a lot of cases, but in some cases, let's try to take the known commodity here. Yeah, and I kind of want to board... Yeah, they say I kind of want a board reset. I mean, I will continue to take the pink. I kind of wanted that yellow, but man, yellow is very popular. Makes me a little bit nervous about blue trying to get into Pittsburgh via Nashville if they are taking yellow. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, so I want the yellow, and then I also want the pink. All right, so there's my 6 of something. Sure not having any problems finding any pink, that's for sure. Yeah, I would like the white and the yellow. Yeah, I don't love that you're taking yellow. I mean, I'm not going to complain about the white here, but man, we've not had good luck off the top. Been really slim pickings. And the issue that we're running into is we are 9 cards away from outdrawing how many trains we have. And I don't love that. Okay. All right. I like the yellow, that's for sure. Alrighty. So, I think that was a mistake. I should have gone for... Clearly, blue is trying to hook this up. So I should have gone for a wild there and then played Nashville-Pittsburgh, because probably blue is going to play that shortly here, because okay, so I'm going to take a stab at it. I'm going to take a stab that blue can't find the yellow. Nuts. That complicates things a little bit. So we now need to do this. And that also means that we need to go black here. Yeah, that was a mistake there. I should have taken the wild instead of going off the top. Probably all that means is that we're just not going Montreal to Sault Ste. Marie. We just come down to Toronto and Sault Ste. Marie. That's probably what that means. Because we can go 3 red, 2 yellow, and then we can go 6 pink, 6 white with the wilds. And that's probably how we execute this. So... yeah, I'm going to need to draw at some point, too. Because... definitely not in the lead here. Okay, so let's grab this, because it's by probability. It's going to make more sense to do that. Weirdly enough, we have a really nice longest train here. So, I mean, that's not nothing. But yeah, both green and yellow have quite a lot of points on board. Though we're going to catch up. I'm not worried about that. Do we just grab Atlanta, Nashville to Atlanta here just to have it? I think the answer is yes. When do I draw destination tickets here? Or do I not? Because this is going to be 30 points. And do I just kind of hope that people are going to miss here? Well, if I'm going to rush the end of the game, I need to do it right, which is meaning I need to get cards to be able to go out. So if I do this, I'm going to grab that orange. Because there's 2 spots where 3 orange would work out very well. And that is Pittsburgh to Chicago or Salt Lake to Las Vegas. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this. And now... okay, well... Chicago is done, which is okay. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I have no idea if this is the correct play or not, but it kind of is where I'm at. It just feels like I'm caught between a rock and a hard place in this game. All right, so we do this. This will at least get us a boost in points. So that's not nothing. Then we do this. So that completes the tickets. I probably draw at least once here. Because I do technically have enough trains to get into Los Angeles. That's risky, but at this point, I'm not feeling great about where I'm at. I wish. Okay. So... Man, I wish that could happen. I wish this could happen. No? So I cannot get into San Francisco because I don't have enough trains. I can't get into any of these because I don't have enough trains. So what we do is we take Winnipeg to Omaha and we punt. Gosh, I'll be honest. I really have no idea what I should do here. So because of that, I'm going to do this. Law of probabilities. And then I'm just going to grab this and then draw with my last turn. The best advantage that I have... Okay, well, bummer. I really needed green not to end the game. Do I just stick with longest train here and hope that's good enough? Do I think I have to draw? I think I have to draw. Like I can't do this. This is if as I said, I don't win. So no. No, no, and hard no. Well, that was a dud. But I still stand by, like, I mean, a 20-point ticket is great, and then I'm flanking it with an 8-point ticket and a 7-point ticket plus longest train. Just, you know... Yeah, see, Portland to Pittsburgh would have been great for us. Yeah, I don't... I'm not entirely sure... I'm not entirely sure how I would have played that one differently. Good to see that. I mean, Blue's going to get 15 points, so Blue probably wins this, just based on volume. Yeah. I mean, I think we get longest train. So that's exciting, I guess. We did something. It's not going to help us. We're still going to get last, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's just some dumb luck that the 2 times we draw, we just get nothing even remotely attached to anything that we have. And then this was, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a misplay, but not like, I don't know. That game was just tough, and I don't feel like I played it very well. So, I guess sorry you had to watch it. So, if you're enjoying this riveting gameplay, you can go ahead and let me know what you would have done differently in this one. I really am stumped of like, oh yes, this is what I should have done. This is how I would have gone about it. I'm just not seeing it. So, hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and we'll see you next time.